All right, if you love heroic hounds and hilarious adventures, you are in for a treat. Get ready, because today we are jumping straight into the brand new book from the one and only Dav Pilkey. That's right, the #1 global bestseller is back. The world's favorite canine superhero has returned in his latest graphic novel, Dog Man, Big Jim Believes. And let me tell you, it is packed with more action, more laughs, and a whole lot of heart. Okay. So, who are we going to meet this time around? Let's do a quick rundown of the key players, because we've got both new and familiar faces in this one.
Of course, you can't have Dogman without, well, Dogman. He's leading the charge, you know the deal. Head of a dog, body of a man, and the heart of a true hero. He's the leader of the Super Buddies, and boy, is he gonna need all the courage he can get.
And then we have the man of the hour, Big Jim. He's basically a walking, talking hug. But here's the twist, he's stuck in cat jail for a crime he totally didn't commit. You just know his unshakable positivity is going to be a major force in this story. And hey, some familiar faces are back in the mix. We've got Grampa, who's just a big, selfish meanie, and then there's baby Grampa, who is, and I'm quoting here, the world's gloomiest, grouchiest, and most miserable baby. Wow, talk about a tough crowd. But who's the real threat here? Well, it's Chancellor Sibby, the supreme leader of the Space Cuties from Space. Yep, they are back, and they're out for revenge. And this time, they have an invention that could make them, wait for it, invincible. So, with a villain like that, what exactly is the problem our heroes are up against? The whole thing kicks off in a pretty unexpected place. Believe it or not, the story picks up right after our heroes have saved the world. Yep. Again. The city is throwing this massive celebration, everyone is cheering. It really seems like everything is finally perfect. But you know how these things go, right? Just when they think they can finally kick back and relax, their troubles are so far from over. In fact, they might just be getting started. So, picture this. The heroes are just walking along, enjoying the celebration, when all of a sudden, zap, the mischievous Space Cuties show up. The city gets thrown into total chaos, and absolutely nothing is as it should be. But you know, this adventure isn't just about the big action scenes and the zany villains. There's actually a much deeper message at its core, and it all boils down to one really powerful idea. And that idea is belief. It's all about discovering just how much your own beliefs can influence the world around you, and maybe more importantly, finding that truth from within yourself. I mean, that's a powerful message for anyone, right? What you believe about yourself and other people, it truly matters. So, while all this hilarious chaos is going down, the story is also exploring some really important stuff. Things like self-awareness, building real confidence, acting with integrity, and just finding the courage to actually trust each other. And trust me, our heroes are going to need every last bit of that positivity to face down threats like this. Because ultimately, it's their inner strength, not just their superpowers, that's gonna save the day. Okay, so all of this builds up to some pretty big questions that the story is getting ready to answer. Which leaves us wondering, can Big Jim's positivity actually help them win? Is this kind of wacky team gonna find the courage to trust each other? How does the past shape the future? And of course, the biggest mystery of all, who is the chosen one? You're gonna find the answers to all of these questions, and a whole lot more, packed into 224 pages of thrilling, hilarious, and super heartfelt storytelling. So, you wanna find out what happens? There's only one way to get those answers, and that's to dive into the adventure for yourself. Don't miss out on Dog Man, Big Jim Believes. The link to this book is in the video description.